Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today in this video, if you hadn't known, Shannon Sharpe and Shaq are having like a mini beef. Shaq is usually a person who critiques a lot of the current big men, and Shannon Sharpe had his thoughts on it, saying that Shaq was, I guess, lazy, didn't maximize his output because he should have been the greatest player of all time, which is something I say. Shaq took offense to that and came at Shannon Sharpe. So this is Shannon Sharpe's response. We're also going to listen to the Shaq diss track as well. Curious to see, Kendrick versus Drake. Let me see if this is the new, peak. It's not going to hit like Kendrick versus Drake, but we'll see. Hey, if you like videos like this, make sure to like this video. Let's hop right into this. Let's see what Shannon Sharpe has to say.
Ocho, there's something I want to address. Just brought to my attention. Is that Ocho, everyone's family. Okay. Shaq, about the comments that I said last night. Shaq said, "You took me sticking up for Shay as jealousy of Jokic shows how smart you are and how you say anything to get clicks." That's not what I did. But anyway, so here's the clickbait for you. If I ain't ranked in the top 10 in your profession, then you can't speak. Don't forget, I know what you did to get where you're at. Me jealous sounds like you jealous. I know you're trying to stay relevant by gossiping on your podcast. We don't believe you. You need more people in case you forgot. 4 rings, 3 finals MVPs, top 50, top 75. And to be quite frank, all this success you got still under me. You don't know my work ethic, but I work less, but not blah, blah, blah. But anyway, love you too. If you need help making money, it's better ways than gossiping. I'm too old for this ish. Love always. The most dominating big man ever. Never took it serious. Remember, I know you, and you know words of Skip Bayless. I'm better than you. Hashtag G14 classification. I have it. You don't. Not in my profession.
There's a lot to unpack in that. I'd say Shaq, all of that was that's a very insecure answer. I'm not going to lie to you. And I think Shaq is outstanding player, outstanding personality. But man, like you say, you're better than him. But it's like, bro, Shannon Sharpe is, I don't know. Shannon Sharpe not jealous of you. I feel like Shannon Sharpe not jealous of your life. Like, he a 3-time Super Bowl champion, Hall of Famer. He makes good money. He has a great show like this. I don't think he's jealous of your life. So it's like, you don't have the G14 classification. Bro, it's Shannon Sharpe, bro. Yes, he does. He is an elite player in his sport. And that's all he's an elite player in the sport. That, to me, is the G14 classification. He's not telling you how to be a better basketball player. But he's saying, hey, you could have been better. And the fact that you were where you're at without you doing the Kobe work ethic shows how talented you were.
He just, about 10 minutes ago.
Wait, Shaq in the chat?
No, he on IG.
That'd be crazy if he in the chat.
I've never professed. I've never professed that I was as great as Shaq.
Mm-hmm.
But what I will say,
yes, sir,
I got what I got.
Mm-hmm.
Because I worked my ass off. Now,
yes,
Shaq has been the one that said that he didn't work as hard, he didn't train as hard, he didn't eat as well as he should have.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Shaq is the one that anytime someone wins an MVP, he talks about how he should have been the MVP over Steve Nash. Now, you guys have heard me speak glowingly. I say Travis Kelce is better tight end than I was. So was Gronk. So was my guy, what's his name? For the Chargers.
Gates.
Antonio Gates. Gonzo. Big Winslow. I'm cool. I got no problem. You know why I got no problem, Ocho, with giving people credit?
Right.
Because I got everything out of my God-given ability.
Mm.
God gave me the ability to do what I could do. But he gave me discipline. He gave me dedication, the way I trained, the way I ate, the way I slept. Mm-hmm. So this was all I could get.
Right.
Now, I would have felt some type of way if I'd have got these numbers and I half-assed it. But I never half-assed it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Kobe said Shaq should have won, and they should have won.
Right.
But my thing is that you can't, and it says greatest characters. It's Shaq, I'm the greatest character. No, am I a top 100 player? No.
Yes,
am I the equivalent as a football player as Shaq was as a basketball player? No.
No, you're not. Yeah.
But what I did do is that I maximized that.
Mm.
And my question, if Shaq because it's rough on the back. My question is, do you believe that you gave everything you possibly could in basketball? Did you train the way you should have? Did you eat the way you should have? That just goes to show you how great you was.
These are all great points. I know. I think Shaq said something. I think Kobe said something many years ago, like we should have won 10. I know Shaq clapped back at Kobe. I don't know if it's like, this might be like a troll type of thing. I feel like he might be trolling. I don't know. Him thinking Shea should be MVP, there's nothing wrong with that. The problem is that he told Jokic to his face. Like, you know, you're this is an opinionated show you're on, so that's fine. But like when you go and tell Jokic, hey, you know, no offense, but I think Shea should have won MVP. That's like when Kanye did that to Taylor Swift. Like imagine you win something and the person on the other side is like, you know, the person supposed to be giving you the award or, you know, talking about you getting the award to your face is like, hey, you're really good, but I don't think you deserve it. I think someone else deserves it. You be like, bro, okay, keep that to yourself or keep that to your show. Like, don't tell me that. It's fine. Like, you just talk about what you want to talk about on your show, but to my face, that's tough. So, yeah.
Is that you allowed your weight to get out of control. The injury started to creep up, and you got 4 rings, and you got 3 Finals MVP.
Mm-hmm. See, I'm mad, man. I wish I understood.
Why you mad?
Because I wish I understood goddamn basketball. So when you talking about Shaq, especially during that time, think about this. If I don't know basketball now the way I should, the way you do, like what you telling me right now, it's like I'm trying to process the shit.
Think about it.
But I can't because I wasn't watching back then.
Think about it.
Watching Kobe
and he's the most dominant big man in the history of the game.
I know that much, yes.
And he got 1 MVP.
So, but think about this. Think about how they just, I'm not going to say rob. I don't want to use the word rob.
How they rob?
How they robbed Shea. 30 points. Number 1 seed. But he doesn't get it.
They were
so what's the criteria? What's the criteria for MVP if you just gave it to Joker again?
But I don't think they gave it because Joker was top 10 in points, top 10 in rebounds, top 10 in assists, and they basically had the same record. They just had OKC just had a better division record.
Oh,
so you're talking about so it's not like they were the number 1 seed and Joker was number 10.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Well, that 57 wins, yeah.
If you took what I said as a slight, okay, I can get it. And people say, well, see, my thing is that I'm not saying that I've never said I was the equivalent. And I'm quick to say that when I talk about Kevin Durant or I talk about any player, I said, I'm not the equivalent basketball player, but all I can do is maximize my ability.
Right.
Shaq know deep down, he can take all the shots. Yeah, you got more money. Yeah, you're more famous than me. Yeah, you're more well-known. You're going to have way more money than I ever have.
You got a lot of money, though.
But nobody will ever say that I was lazy or I cheated myself. That's all I got for you, big boy. I ain't got nothing else for you, Shaq. I ain't here to argue with you. I'm not here to debate with you. It is what it is. I can't do any more on the football field. You can't do any more on the basketball court. Yes, you were great. Yes, you were great. But you know deep down, you should be in the top 5. Not top 10, because you just said who else was the most dominant? You said you were the most dominant. Most people agree you were the most dominant.
So I have a question. Now,
yes.
See, here we go again with my lack of basketball fucking knowledge. If Shaq was the most dominant to ever play at his position, right? The 5, the center. How is he not in the goddamn top 5?
Ask him. Ask the people that say is Shaq in their top 5. Ask them.
Yeah, so reason I'm asking Ocho, I think the reason why is because Shaq, his peak is top 3. He has a top 3 peak. Everything outside of that peak starts to drop. I mean, the first 8 years, outstanding player, Hall of Fame level player. The 3 to 5 year peak, top 3. And after that, I think he played a little too long. If he retired earlier, maybe it would have been better, but then he wouldn't have got. He didn't get 30,000 points. It's just like I think he deteriorated stronger at the end of his career, and that's like people like Tim Duncan who had just better longevity. People may have Tim Duncan over Shaq. Yeah, Shaq. I mean, Shannon Sharpe worked his butt off. I mean, I don't know. You say he got the D4T classification, but bro, he's Shannon Sharpe. Like he has it. He has it. We're gonna listen to a diss track now. We're gonna see what did Shaq respond with? You know, let's see what he said.
When it comes to Shaq, Shaq hates every big man. If you haven't noticed,
he does.
He doesn't like the big man, rightfully so, because that's his position. is, in his mind, he is the apex predator. No matter what no one says, we don't care. He don't care what you say. He don't care. You can throw all the championships and all that. If we lace him up and we had to, in our prime, had to play against each other in our prime, he thinks he's the apex predator. Those awards hurt him. They irritate the hell out of him.
Yes, it's the MVPs, Gil. It's the MVPs because we only have one.
They didn't think that I would win, but I won.
Oh, you think you can say something about the teams and he ain't gonna say something back?
I got in.
You gotta have G14 classification.
I'm the best in the world.
I'm number one.
I'm the best in the world.
I'm number one.
I'm the best in the world. Number.
Oh no, Shannon Sharpe, man, you're way beneath me. Your whole demeanor is faker than new rapper Beefy. You're soft, before you get fly, you rather tweet me. I was in 3 different cars when you was in 3 feet. All I see is dollar signs, they come in 3D. Make it hot, ain't no way around my degree. You are not in my spot, you are like a peewee. Shula got them calling me Rocky the way I reread. I get to the green bag, I don't mean a lawnmower. Jet flying, foreign driving, Best Buy and Donpora. I'm
All right, there you go. I don't know if there was more to that. Yeah, this is the diss era, man. Shannon's on the clock to respond. Shannon's never gonna respond to that. Yeah, hey Shaq, great player, all-time great player. I think he's in my top 5 because his peak was so great. But I'll be reconsidering. I think Kobe. I put Kobe ahead of Shaq. Man, it's a lot there. Shannon Sharpe, I don't think you say anything wrong. It's just your opinion. Shaq, I mean, you're in the profession where people will give their opinion. You shouldn't be like insecure, or you shouldn't be like pissed about their opinion if it's not a crazy opinion. Like, it's not that crazy. You may say you could have been better. You're still a great player. You're an all-time great player, man. Like, you have a lot of money. You have a lot of accomplishments. You have a lot of money. It's kind of like, bro, why are you? But feels like, I don't know. Are you mad about something? I don't know. He is mad about Steve Nash taking his MVPs, but it's like 20 years ago, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to let some things go, man. But I guess when you NBA player, you competitive, bro. Isaiah Thomas, Michael Jordan still beefing. 30 years later, like, bro, just let it go. I know, but let it go, bro. But, hey, that is my reaction to that. My take, Shannon, I'm on your side, man, to be honest. Shaq, you're a great player, but you shouldn't have told Jokic to his face that Shea should win MVP. I think that's just not the right time to do that. You can say what you want to say. You could be opinionated, but not in front of that man's face when he gets his award. Like, I just think that's, like, extra. And that's why they think you're jealous of other centers. I'm not. I don't know if you are, but that's what they say that. And this is a troll. I know that's just straight trolling. I'm not even really thinking like he really trying to get some. That's just straight trolling. But hey, for more content like this, make sure to like this video. And hey, I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. And I'm out of here. Peace.